A movement to amend the Florida state constitution is back in effect. It's one I've told you about before, but they're back at it because they need signatures. Let's talk about it here on the next episode of Guns and Gadgets. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Jared, the host of Guns and Gadgets. Today is Monday. It's the Monday Morning Grind brought to you by Blackout Coffee, huge friends and supporters of the channel and our vets. And I want to thank them for their support as we move into the new year. And the new year is going to be one that you should be paying attention to. There's going to be a lot of attacks on the Second Amendment. And in order to stay up to date with all those, you might want to subscribe to Guns and Gadgets because this is where you're going to get it faster than anywhere else. So let's move on to what's going on in Florida. So about 2 years ago, in February and March of 2018, I started to cover a group called BAWN, which is Ban Assault Weapons Now. And this group was spawned after the nightclub shooting and the Stoneham Douglas shooting in Florida. And this group is Miami-based. It's a political hack group that is comprised of survivors and parents of victims that were in those two incidents, and the face and the organizer of this is the goofball David Hogg, and they want to take away your Second Amendment in Florida. Wait, they're not coming for your guns. Silly me. So this is a ballot initiative for 2020. They're trying to get it on the ballot this year for the November elections, and they have a long road to hoe to get it done. That's why you're seeing this renewed push. So the ballot initiative that they had going in 2018 that we reported on back then, it's not just me, but the group of people who reported on it and the people in Florida who took the information and went to action raised enough ruckus and made enough noise that it was actually withdrawn. Or was it? Because it's back. But what happened was there were groups, it was called constitutional campaigns, and they were hiring people to go out and obtain signatures on these ballots, on these petitions for this assault weapon ban. And they were paying people $1.25 per signature that they received, or that they were able to get people to put down on the form. And I did a video about that as well. And I'll link those videos above so that you can watch that video about this initiative, get a little bit more information, and you can watch the video about the group that's paying people, because there's no doubt they're doing it again. I did do a quick search. The Constitutional Campaign Company is gone, but I know they're doing it again because that's what they do. But they're trying to pay people to get signatures on this, and they don't tell people the truth about it. So what does this initiative look to do? Quite simple. It looks to create a definition of assault weapons being any rifle or shotgun that has the capability of holding more than 10 rounds, whether it be in the firearm itself or in a magazine that's detachable or in a belt-fed device, whatever. But that pretty much takes every single semi-automatic firearm, rifle and shotgun, and lumps it into that same definition. Now, they're quick to say that handguns aren't going to be prohibited, just everything else. Now, in order to get on the ballot in Florida, according to their laws and their rules, you have to have 8% of the populace have their signatures on these petitions. 8% of Florida is a huge number. And according to the 2018 numbers that were released as far as residents, that would have put that number at 766,200 real signatures that were required. They didn't get that number, but they're trying to. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention about what the bill, or what this constitutional amendment for Florida initiative looks to do, is if you have one of these scary guns that can have more than 10 rounds, you get to keep them if you already have it before this goes into effect, but you're going to have to register them. And why would they want to register them? If you're a member of this channel, you already know that I've told you numerous times that Florida leads the nation in issuing red flags, or gun confiscation orders, and they are illegally confiscating firearms from law-abiding citizens who have not committed a crime at an alarming pace. So why would they want you to register those firearms? Because they're going to red flag you. Now, in the description, I will put the link to the constitutional amendment petition form that you're going to see. If you're out and about in Florida and you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see this, okay? So I'm going to show it to you. You can look at it so you can be informed of what you're actually looking at. And you can also see on there, it has the actual text of what they want to change. Article 1, Section 8 of the Florida Constitution, entitled Right to Bear Arms. They want to add stuff to that to ban these weapons. Now, if you're thinking that this group, this David Hogg dude with a giant head, can't get this done, you got to remember there's serious money behind this kid. Soros is behind him, Bloomberg is behind him, and they also have all of these groups that I'm about to mention. The Americans for Gun Safety Now, Brady Campaign to Prevent Gun Violence, Florida American Academy of Pediatrics, so the doctors are getting in on this, the Florida PTA, which is the Parent Teacher Association, the Florida Veterans for Common Sense, League of Women Voters, March for Our Lives, Newtown Action Alliance. Those groups are tied up into Bond. They're their backers. That's where the money's coming from. So as you can see, there's some serious money behind this movement. Also, I'll have another link down there. It's more information about this group. Now, the deadline for these signatures to be verified is February 1st, 2020. So the push is on big. That's why I'm doing another video, because I got a ton of emails and DMs and everything about this movement. But this has been going on for 2 years, guys and gals, 2 years. So if you're just learning it now, spread the word. Spread this video as much as possible. And if you're just learning it now, you need to subscribe to this channel because it'll help you stay in the know. Also, this constitutional amendment is looking to add a 3-day wait period for the purchase of a firearm. So like I said, it's crunch time now for this group. They're going to try their damnedest to get this done in a very quick manner, because they have less than a month to get these numbers to 766,200. That's supposed to be verified signatures, which means they got to get at least 1.5 million people to sign their name, just because, you know, not everybody is legit. Some people write, you know, butt munch or Bob Doozle, so you never know. But they're going to be trying, so they're going to be everywhere you think people will be. You know, Walmarts, shopping centers, Home Depots. So if you see them, educate them and tell your friends as well. Thank you for your time. Please watch those other videos. That'll give you some more information, and please consider subscribing to the channel and help this growing freedom family continue, because this is where you're going to get the news. And thank you so much for your time. I hope 2020 is going to be awesome for you, and has been so far. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry your weapon. Take care, everybody.